Okay, in part A, we've been asked to rationalise the denominator of 5 divided by the square root of 2. Now, all rationalise means is turn into a rational number. In other words, remove the surd. Well, to remove this surd, we're going to employ the first of our rules or techniques here. In that if we multiply the square root of 2 by itself, we get straight back to 2. So if we multiply the denominator by root 2, we will produce a denominator of 2. But we can't multiply the denominator just by root 2 because we will alter the sum. And we get round that problem by multiplying the numerator as well by the square root of 2. You can think of this as a special 1. Root 2 divided by root 2 is 1. So this special 1 has the ability to remove the surd from the bottom line. Yes, the surd does move to the numerator now, but the fraction becomes simpler because of the fact that there is a rational denominator, which is just a division by 2. Okay, let's complete the work. The top line is just 5 times root 2, and that will be the answer. Yes, you could write it as 5 over 2 multiplied by the square root of 2 if you like. It makes no difference. That is the answer to the first part. Okay, let's have a look at part B. This involves the expansion of 2 brackets. So let's write this out in full. So with each of these multiplying brackets, this pair and this pair, we have to apply the eyebrows and smiles routine. We've got to multiply all the elements the blue lines point to. Right, the first eyebrow, 2 times 2, 4. The second one, we've got one of our surd rules to help us here. We've got the square root of 3 multiplied by the square root of 3. This is simply 3. So we're plus 3. These two eventually will merge, of course. Okay, now let's do the underneaths. We've got 2 root 3 here, and the next one, another 2 root 3. You can think of the root 3 acting like x. We've got 2x and another 2x, making 4x. These square roots can sometimes behave like letters in algebra. So we've got plus 4 root 3. So as the minus is going to affect all of our next lot of multiplications, I'm going to put the minus outside a bracket, do all my multiplications, and then work out the sign of the result once we pull that bracket apart. Okay, let's go again. 2 times 2, 4. Now, we've got another root 3 times root 3, which we know the answer to be 3, and we've got minus times minus. Minus times minus is plus, so yet again this is going to be plus 3. Now underneath, what have we got? We've got negative 2 times root 3 and another negative 2 times root 3. So this is going to be negative 4 root 3. Now I'm going to close that bracket that I opened earlier. So simplifying further, what have we got? 4 plus 3, 7, plus 4 root 3, minus 4 plus 3 here makes 7, so this is going to be negative 7. And this negative 4 root 3 will be turned positive by the minus sign outside the bracket, so this is plus 4 root 3. Hopefully you can see that the 7s cancel each other out, and we are left with, effectively, yes, 4x plus 4x, making 8x, so this is 8 root 3. And that will be your answer.